in. Welcome back. Welcome back to Shut It. Thanks for joining us. Let's get right into it. This is an insane week for dumb news. I just got back from Italy. My hair's still wet. That's how we roll here. Breaking news from the New York Post. My friend tried to charge me $6,500 to be a bridesmaid in her wedding. Yep, something old, something new, something borrowed, and some major debt too. New York Post, haha. Weddings are expensive, but the cost of simply being in a ceremony also appears to be creeping up. A woman in Australia shocked the masses after sharing her tales dealing with the bridezilla, who expected her to cough up thousands to be in her bridal party. That is just disgusting. The woman, identified only as Grace for privacy, that's very graceful of you, Grace, phoned into the radio show in Australia, I guess, after a call out asking for tales about bridal drama. Grace said she was asked to be a bridesmaid for a friend, but bowed out after learning it would cost her a whopping $6,500. That's 10,000 Australia dollars. 10,000 Australia dollars to be in your best friend's wedding. According to Grace, it wasn't even the wedding itself that was going to cost that much. It was all the other pre-events, she explained, in an apparent disbelief. So that was $250 a head bridal shower with her mom and her aunties. I guess okay. And then there's $500 a person of bachelorette party. I don't know what you're doing. $500 for a bachelorette party. How much, where are you going? Are you taking a trip to Ibiza? What's going on? There was a pre-wedding holiday to prepare and a spa weekend, she continued. All right. However, Grace said she eventually had to graciously step away. She said, no, I'm not going to be your bridesmaid because you're a monster. I kid you not. I think it was I was in the wrong pay bracket, she said, to be friends with this person. Like, first off, who charges your best friend to be your bridesmaid? I think they should pay you. Have you ever gone to a wedding? Have you ever been in a wedding? Especially, it's the worst. They should give you money. $10,000. You want to be my bridesmaid? Sure. How much are you going to give me? $10,000. I'll think about it. No, I don't think so. I think Grace goes on to say, I think I did it in a tactful enough way that she didn't hate me. But no, we aren't friends, she added. We like each other's posts on Instagram, but that's about it. Look, I have a feeling about these weddings. Unless you're like a royal or you're like like Tom Cruise and you have to show that you're not gay. Like, I don't think you should have these big weddings. I think they should be outlawed. I think you should have the wedding if you've been married for over 40 plus years. Then you can say, come to my wedding. Because then you're like, I'm not going to buy all this shit, get an airplane, rent a tuxedo, buy an ugly dress that I'm never going to wear again. These bridesmaids' dresses are just gross. I've been in many, many, many weddings, and I have to tell you, every single bridesmaid's dress, I never wore again because we all had to match. And then the bride, it's usually the mom. The mom of the bride decided, what's the color scheme? Oh, I want everything to be putrid, Pepto-Bismol pink. Oh, that's a great idea. And then they're like, hey, we should all go to the same salon and get our hair done for $10,000 a person because look, it's a racket. Weddings are a racket. Just go elope. Go privately, and then later you can, you can just go to an all-inclusive like Club Med or something and crash somebody else's. That's it. Here's what you do. If you're on a budget, have a cheap and cheerful wedding. Somebody's always getting married on the beach. Always. Somebody's always getting married on the beach. So you go to like Zara on the sales when they're like everything's 70% off. You get a white dress. Okay. What is that going to cost you? What are you going to pay? Like $50? You get a white dress, but like something beachy, and your partner gets something beachy, like to do an all white thing. And then you're at the Club Med, and then there's all these people surrounding the bride and groom, and there's photographers and blah, 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 blah. You pose in front of their wedding cake. You pose in front of their limousine with just married. You pose in front of like the pool with the little flowers over the bridge that they paid, I don't know, and they'll probably be divorced in a few years. Anyway, that's what you do. And don't invite any of your friends. All those people are strangers. They'll be in the background. You can blur it out with all this, new Photoshop shit. And then you can Instagram and be like, oh my God, we just impulsively got married this weekend with a few close friends, 100, 200 friends at Club Med. Sorry you weren't invited, but you didn't spend a penny. The only thing you spent was the dress from Zara, which you went on the sale rack, and you went to the Club Med with just you and your partner. And you got a package deal and all you can eat. All you can eat, all you can drink, and then that's your wedding. That's what I suggest you do. Follow me for tips and tricks because, look, this woman who charged her best friend to be in her wedding should not be allowed to get married. What do you guys think? Do you have you been invited to a wedding and had to drop $1,000, $10,000? Do you still speak to that person? Are they still married? These are the questions I want to know. Put your comments below. Like and subscribe. How has your summer been? My summer's been great. We were in Puglia. That's a city, that's a district in Italy. That was a fantastic time. We went to the beach. We went to Lecce and Ostini. It's a really beautiful city. It's very overcrowded. I suggest you don't go in summer. I suggest you go in like September, October, when it's not as hot and there are not as many tourists. But we had great pizza. We had great pasta. We had great beach weather. It's like, I'm going to say, okay, I'm from the Philadelphia region. Every summer we go down to the Jersey Shore. It's worse than the Jersey Shore. All the chairs are on top of each other. You can't move. You can't sort of maneuver. But everybody's speaking Italian, so it's exotic. So it's like, all right, I'll pay $40 for this sun chair and listen to Giuseppe talk really loudly about, I don't know, ice cream or gelatos or paninis, or I don't know what they're talking about, but they are loud. So I really felt like I was in New Jersey because they're loud too, except it was in Italian and I didn't understand a word they were saying, but it was fun. You should go there, but not in summer. It's overcrowded. It's very hot. But it was, the beaches are nice. It's pretty Mediterranean, very pretty. Anyway, hold up. I wanted to read, there are only a few comments, but what do you think about this couple, this woman who charges her best friend $6,500 to be in her wedding? It cost my cousin less than $100 to be in our wedding. I'll forever be grateful we got married in a backyard ceremony with 10 of our closest relatives. Okay, so it was cheap. Why did you even charge her $100? Why are you charging people to come to your dumb wedding? Nobody wants to go to your wedding. Don't you realize that? No, but unless it's your mom or your dad or your grandmom, that's it. That's it. Nobody wants to go to your wedding. No one. All right? So stop it. Another person, Sue, says, brides, get over yourself. Most of your guests don't want to be there. You see? Sue and I, Sue's right, I'm right. 6,000, Blue Kaiser commented, 6,000 would be my take it or leave it offer. Not a penny more, okay? Maybe 6,250. All right, you're drunk, Blue Kaiser. What do you guys think? Let me know what your thoughts are. I don't know. I don't know. Kind of weird. Kind of strange. All right, this one, I have to say, tops all the other ones. This is the dumbest news ever, ever, ever. Breaking news from the New York Post. Mom refuses to get rid of her daughter's head lice because she's vegan. Usually when your child gets head lice, you desperately try every method to try to kill them as soon as possible. But it's Australia. Yeah, one Australian mom has taken the opposite approach. She doesn't want to harm the nits at all. No, she doesn't want to do it. And her bizarre reasoning will leave you scratching your head. Are you doing it yet? Are you scratching your head? That's what they're asking in the New York Post. Cheeky New York Post. According to a concerned parent who wrote in an advice column, Her neighbor won't treat her daughter's lice because she's vegan, and vegans don't kill living things. No, they don't. Child services should come and take you away. How about that? She explains, my 7-year-old daughter is best friends with the girl next door whose family are vegan. That's fine. We respect their choice. My problem is that recently this otherwise delightful child was at our house scratching furiously, and I discovered she was crawling with head lice. Okay? After mentioning the nits to the girl's mom, the mom said she was aware of them, but didn't want to harm them as vegans don't kill living things, even if it's in your daughter's hair, even if she's infesting all of her friends. No. She told me she was in the practice of combing the lice and nits into the garden where they had the best chance of survival. Yeah. The poster continued, and my jaw hit the floor. She then asked the advice columnist, what should she do now? I don't want to separate the kids, but there's no way combing them into the garden is going to work. And I don't want my daughter covered in vermin. The agony aunt also told the poster what she really thought, that the other mom was a sanctimonious twit. And I agree with her. She is. She then went on to say that she was actually a monster who was condemning the nits to a slow and painful death as they wouldn't be able to survive in the garden. Yeah. Then she jokingly advised the poster to take the matter into her own hands and set up the bathroom to play hairdressers and remove the lice herself. However, she warned that this could upset the other mom if she found out. Okay, that's really kind of dumb. What do you guys think? I think that woman needs to really re-examine her life and her choices, and why would she have children in the first place? I mean, I have a daughter, and all of her classmates had lice, and especially if you have long hair, it takes a long time to kill them. There's no way. First off, I know firsthand, you can't just let the nits go and they fall, and that's not how it works. They don't fall in the garden. They are embedded in there, like really attached onto they have like eggs in there. They can't just like fall off. So this woman is delusional. She never even tried to do that because it doesn't work. Anyway, put your thoughts below. I want to hear what you guys think. Seth Kaufman commented, bizarre. This would be entirely consistent with the vegan philosophy. Perhaps other vegans, especially parents, should be queried as to whether they do the same, where they draw the line, if at all, when it comes to harming any life. Do they feel the same way about disease-calling bacteria viruses? Right. True. All right. This guy's saying, well, it's going to hurt your child. What would you do if you had like tapeworm? We don't want to kill it. Oh, no, it's living inside of you, but let's not kill it because we're vegan. Good point. Good point, Seth Kaufman. Lisa Buddha said in all caps, this is so stupid, 4 exclamation points. Allowing unfettered access to your child's blood can, over time, result in death due to lack of red blood cells. I didn't know that. Okay. The lice eats them all up. Plus, you can imagine that poor child's reception at school. Yeah, the kid at school is probably like, don't go near her. That's Lisa over there. Don't go over and play with Lisa, whose mom's a vegan and a whack job.